Well, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to the 2025 World Bowls Indoor Championships hosted here at Aberdeen Indoor Bowling Club in the northeast of Scotland. We've reached the final match of this event. It's about to be coming up very shortly. It's the gents singles final. It's Dominic McVittie of England against Jack McShane of Australia. I'm going to hand you over to Martin Gale, the tournament director, who will introduce the players.
We come to the final game held of the 2025 World Bowls Indoor Championships. It is the men's singles final. So let's get the players out. First out today with red stickers representing England is Dominic McVittie. And his opponent with the blue stickers representing Australia, Jack McShane. Players will now go straight into their game.
Well, there we have it. Walk-on music done. Players on the green. 2 roll-up ends complete, and here we are, the final of the gents singles, the last event here to be completed. It's been a marvellous week of bowls, and delighted to be joined by fellow internationalist, current World Bowls Tour champion. In fact, just about won everything in the World Bowls Tour this year, Jason. So it's Jason Banks with me for this one.
Yep, thanks for having me on, guys. Looking forward to this final.
Jack length.
Should be a good one from what I've seen. Both players have been playing very well.
Yeah, it was a great bowl that Dominic played in that mixed pairs final, so see if we can continue that onto this match.
It's a good opener. Great tournament for this young man, 19-year-old, all the way from Australia, competing in his first sort of major, big worldwide event. Nothing's fazed him, just a calm, cool customer. Lots of good years ahead of him in this sport if he keeps that attitude up.
Quarter an inch.
Yeah, Dominic's just going to change hands. Just worried he would maybe touch his own. It's obviously that close to the jack, he would probably spring it. Both hands are really good in this direction, so players are quite happily switching between both.
Yeah, another good ball. Have you seen many of Jack's games so far, Darren?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. I've seen some of these pairs games and his singles games. He's been playing well. He did. It's a good correction here. Coming in for. No, just sat a bit wide. Might still be 2. Yeah, he dodged a little bullet in the semi-final. He was 5-0 down, 2 ends to play his first set, and he managed to get a tied set out of it. And then Jason Evans almost ran the jack to win the game, and he just missed it by a whisker, and he got over the line in the second jack by a shot. So it's good stuff from Dominic, and he's not frightened to hit, so this might be the first one. Yeah, he's the way he's gripping it, this is a hit. And he can send him down. Maybe he's on though. Yeah, I think Dominic will cover the respot, to be honest. Just get round to that tee at the back of the rink. Balls are that close to the jack. You assume the jack's going to move, and with that speed it's probably going to fly off the rink. Well, looks like he's trying to just find the middle of the rink here. Trying to block the hit, and he's not bad doing that if he stops. Just going to drift under. Yeah. Certainly hasn't blocked anything.
Yeah, need to be another weighted shot here, I think, Darren.
Yeah, I just wondered, I think his last one came off the backhand, but this one it looks like it's better shaped off the forehand. It's only two, so if he gets the two closest ones out, he would be line one with the side one. It's a forehand drive this time, I think. He's played slightly more as a firm drive rather than all out, but he's shaping up. Yeah, firm.
Close this time.
Oh, he's got his own ball as well though, and there was touchers there, so...
He's got no balls on the ring, I don't think.
Is it just the two? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Dominic's toucher's still on the green there, so...
2 red. 2-0 after one end.
Yeah, so no damage done. It was 2 down anyway when he played it.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky not to maybe cut it down. Good strike. Good start anyway from Dominic.
Yeah, just not quite sent this one. His forehand going up the way, takes a really big swing. Just got to have the perfect weight to get back.
.31. Jack length 31.5 meters.
Good line from Jack. Seems to make the trip. Yep, good start.
A 10-inch gap. 10-inch gap.
So 10 inches short. And another nice big line. And pace to get back from there. Looks good. his backhand. On pace. We'll start turning back towards the middle now. Held the line 3 times here. Perfect ball. Good end after his first one.
Dominic will be looking for a similar ball here, just to try and rest on that maybe.
Yeah, he doesn't have to adjust much from his last. Very slight adjustment. Sit on that last ball.
Still looks interested in it.
Needs to move. Here it comes.
Gonna get back.
Not quite, I don't think. Looks marginally closer than his last one, but I don't know if it's beaten anything. Definitely still 1 blue. Favour for 2. Yeah, markers indicated 2 blue. It's a slightly safer draw for Jack on the backhand. I know he's played a good end on his forehand, but imagine it looks like it's an easier shot to play down the backhand.
Yep, right enough. Needs to get back now, Darren. His weight's pretty good.
Well, it's fell in. Don't know though. It is 3.
3 blue. 2-3 after 2 ends.
Just good enough with a good weight. So Jason, I think also, you know, the 2 guys out here on the rink are playing for a world title ultimately, and I'm quite sure the viewers would like to know about the past sort of 8 months or so you've had in the game, and all the titles you've picked up, and just a bit of enlightenment as to how it's felt, and you've probably had time to reflect on it now. So
Yeah, I think kind of when it was going on, I was just in my own little world, doing my own thing, but since I've got home, it's just been a bit overwhelming with
20.
all the messages,
29.
phone calls,
Jack length,
interviews
29
and different
metres.
things that attention I've been getting, so it's just gradually getting back more to normality, so yeah.
and obviously you've been there, you know, you were in the final a couple of years ago and narrowly lost out in that one. Jamie Walker, obviously to get back into it again and get over the line this time, you know, what would you say there was anything different in your preparation? Or
I think this time I wasn't going to be too hard on myself if I won or lost. I think that after I lost the first final against Jamie, I was really quite down in it the day after, because I didn't quite make it. From now on, I think I'm just going to try not get too hung up on the winning and losing side of it. Obviously everybody wants to win, but at the end of the day it's just a game, so
yeah, and as you know, Jason, certainly at the World Bowls Tour event at Potters, there's There's probably many people at the start of the event, that could go on and win it. Just have to have the right game at the right time, and it's 5 games of bowls ultimately. And if you find form at the right time, there's more than enough players capable of doing it. And you showed this year your class throughout the event. Just played well. You looked comfortable on the green, and as you know yourself, if you're doing well in the open pairs and you're doing well in sort of mixed pairs, and everything just seems to be in a good place, and your confidence probably just grows from that.
Yeah, I think it did. Just probably having regular games on the rink, playing most days, probably just kept the momentum going and the confidence up. Thankfully for me, yeah.
A great achievement. First time it's ever been done to win them all. It's been going a while, so it just shows you how difficult it is. Might never be done again, Jason.
No, you never know.
Jack just needs to have the right pace to get back. He's going to come in and curl in for near a shot, maybe not quite. Now Dominic, can you make the adjustment? Just come up short twice. And he's chasing this one up.
Definitely further.
Can he stop? Not quite. Oh, his line's good this time.
Far away again if he runs.
Well played.
It's a more difficult ball to beat now for Dominic.
Yeah, I just wondered if he'll switch over. The forehand offers him a little bit of a catch. Backhand's still available, just more of a dead draw. Everyone has to be right on that side. Forehand, he can be just slightly off and come off the side one. So it's switching. Has he sent it? Don't think so.
Not quite.
Line would have been good, just hadn't sent it.
2 blue. 2 blue.
Oh, 2 shots.
2-5 after 3
to
ends.
Jack. Opens up a 5-2 lead. The first set after 3 ends. Really good crowd in to watch these final games today. Because we're down to the 1 rink setup now, it's brought everybody over to this corner of the arena. I've been using all rinks throughout the event, so while we've been streaming, there has been games going on across the green, but today, the last 3 sessions, we're solely using the streaming rink.
Jack
Good
length
atmosphere.
29 metres.
Well, I've been given a stat to stick out there, Jason, and
Okay.
I'm going to have to rely on the statistician to tell me the correct information, but I'm told this is the 299th match this week.
Really, that's a lot of games, is it?
So I think the winner should just play you, make it 300.
No thanks.
Two good openers here.
Yeah.
I think that's been the beauty of hosting it here at Aberdeen, having the 12 rink setups allowed them to put in a wee bit more play across the days. I know a lot of these countries have travelled far, and when you speak to them, they want to come over here and play bowls. They don't want to just come over here for 2 or 3 games, so I think it's been a good event.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think the more bowls you can play, the better.
Just feel Jack's just stepping up a notch here.
Yeah, these last couple of ends he's been on it.
Just over a bull, short of Jack.
Interesting that he took the mat up this time a couple of yards.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he played the trial end and he brought them up to about that area at the trial end, which is probably quite unusual. He obviously had intent to focus up at this length. Well, can you get back? Not quite. Not far off it, but just outside Jack's too. Oh, it's a runner. Well, one away.
He's opened up the road for himself.
Jack will be trying to put this one back.
Yeah, not leave anything sticking out.
It's not bad. Can just sit on the red bull, he'd be okay. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of locked in there.
Yeah, it's kind of locked in, and it's also going to punch Dominic's ball out should he get too aggressive. I think this will be back to a draw, really. Probably just try and follow that last ball.
Yeah, if he rests on that last ball, he won't be far away from getting the shot.
Now, Dominic, have you sent it? Just looks like it needs to hurry.
Just fell away.
Yeah.
Umpire.
No, I think there's one blue declared, but I don't think they can move it. I think the two blue balls are touching each other, so we'll need to get the wedges in. One blue ball declared for shot, I think it's a measure for the second. Just opening up a little lead here, Jack, after the great first end from Dominic.
These short 7-end sets, Dominic's just got to watch he doesn't start slipping away a wee bit too far.
Yeah, and you'll know yourself, Jason, you'll put in enough events where you've got to play multiple times a day. It's never easy to, it's unfortunate the success it brings, but he's had to come off a mixed pairs final a short time ago, which would have been a quite exhausting game. It went right to the wire.
Yeah, it's difficult to get yourself back up again for the next one.
Yeah, and you almost feel the last game. It's two shots. You always feel the last game was kind of like that. It was an intriguing ladies' final, but just wonder if Sophie was just that little bit fresher at the end of the match. Emily had obviously had the same issue playing the mixed pairs, and pretty much with a 20-minute break straight back on into another world final. So Jack and Sophie will have come into the match a little fresher.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's always good to be winning matches and be on the rink and playing, but these matches can be, quite physically and mentally draining, especially if it's a tight game and the McSpears went all the way.
Definitely, and down to the last ball, so it takes a lot out of you.
Jack length 29 metres.
Just overplayed. Line was good. There's the opportunity Dominic has to take. Yeah, well done, Dominic. That was what you had to do. As we mentioned, Jack was the youngest competitor in this competition at 19. Well, he only lost one group game the whole way through, and that was to Stuart Anderson. His playoff match, he beat Pete Bonser of Spain. In the quarter-final, he beat Andrew Kyle. And then in his semi-final, as I said earlier, he got through against Jason Evans. It was a tough game. He was 5-0 down the first set of that game with 2 ends to play, and he managed to find a 3 and a 2 to get level, tied the set. And he managed to go over the line by a shot in the second set. That was a real tight game. Well done, Dominic. It's a good ball. Jack's last one isn't going to make it easy.
This one?
Blocked the hit.
Yes, sorry.
Jack wants to come and have a look. Yeah, so Dominic, well, he finished second in his group to Ross Owen. The playoff match, he beat Mark McGreal, Isle of Man. And in the quarter final, he beat Stuart Anderson. Played very well in that match.